No, if I remember rightly, that merchant under the rocks there doesn't really have a lot for us. So we'll move on. Find the cave. How tough was the rest of this cave? I can't recall. Super secret stealth. Oh yeah, need a torch. But we've got no runes. So, yeah. There's that lad. And then his mates. Is that the boss in front of us? Yeah. Let's just run into the light. We'll worry about everything else in a bit. I'm here for a boss fight. Oops. Okay, we're already getting bodied. Heal. And let's see. Oh. And oh no, we're not dead. Have some of that. Bit of the old stabs. That does good damage actually. But then they also do good damage because we just seem to be super fragile. Forgot we could summon dogs, didn't I? Again. That could help, potentially. A land octopus ovary? Alright then. Just what I was looking for. Come on, dogs. Work your magic. Will I grab back my 50 runes? Can't really see much, but that's fine. Look. Leave me be. Leave me be. Oh god, they're both in the fight. That'll be because of the dogs. Oh, we got caught on a wall. Yeah, this fight. End for us right now. I wasn't expecting life to be this hard on the one character with whom we had a super awesome weapon from the start. But here we are. So there's that little cave. That's the Limgrave tunnels with the troll, isn't it? So we've got that troll, we've got patches. Stranded Graveyard's not got a boss for us, the first step. There's no other bosses around there, is there? Really? So, where should I be going? Maybe I will just need to go and do the dragon thing. Now, I could probably jump down into this here. Oops. And then up the other side. Boing! Oh yeah, that led me to Bear Country, didn't it? Oh well. We'll just sprint past the bears, probably. Where might I want to head? Along this road? But then we've got some tombs over here. And... let's see. Who are you? And why are you just sat up there like that? Why can't I snag your loot? There we go. Thieves' Cookbook. Curious. What is a Thieves' Cookbook? Is it a priest thing? Feels like it might be a priest thing. A sleep pot. Okay, so it just lets us throw a thing at enemies to make them sleepy, I guess. I don't know what effect that really has on enemies. Maybe it's the same as it is on the player character and it can literally put you to sleep. I don't know. But we'll grab all these runes because they could be valuable. What else can we see on our travels? Trolls? Tombstones? Tombstones leading up the hill as well as down. Time for a bit more horsey parkour, perhaps. Yep, there was a bloodstone up there, and I can see why. Platforming with a horse, not as easy as you'd think. Maybe we'll just have another explore in the direction of the castle. At the very least, we'll pick up some sights of grace. And yeah, it's better than dying every 30 seconds if we just go for a little horse ride. Nice and relaxing. What do we need to make this character more survivable? Definitely more HP. Better armor would be nice, I guess, but we also don't want to be fat rolling. Don't want a shield because, yeah, shields aren't this character's thing. Shields are noob's thing. Yeah, bugger off, Skywolf. When did you get up here? Okay, we'll just swap places then. Yeah, we can attack fast. That's good. And we could talk to Roderica for the umpteenth time. At least we get a jellyfish. Might be useful on old Sammy, given the whole status effect thing. Maybe, I don't know. Now, let's try a different direction. So, have we been this way before? I'm beginning to piece together the general map of Limgrave, I think. Or at least the west side of it. One would assume that you would be able to piece it together after playing through it with 8 characters across the space of 2 days. Oops, that's Explodo. Get away from him. Golden Rune 5, nice. But yeah, these are Explodos again, so let's get rid of those. And that one gave us a rune fragment, nice. Or are rune fragments not the rare ones? I forget. Either way, bunch of runes, they'll come in handy because we are a bit feeble. And now we're in combat again for some reason. So we can't look at the map. Which is kind of annoying because I'm not even sure what we're in combat with. There we go. So what is this? Is this just a camp? An enemy camp, perhaps? Looks like it might be. Top stealth is the order of the day. Kind of annoying how you can't stealth up on people without... yeah. Without breaking the old crouch. Well, you can't do anything without breaking your crouch. You just flop off something slightly, or you do a jump to get up somewhere, and then yeah, there it goes. Dogs. Big hairy dogs. I like those big hairy ones. It's like a terrier, but more like a terrorer. Right? Right? Fine. So what's the purpose of this camp? Crafting materials, obviously, because they're everywhere all the time. Oops. Triggered some sort of alarm bell, so if anyone else is in the vicinity, we might be in trouble. but it doesn't seem to have attracted anyone, so let's sneak up here. Okay, it's got that guy's attention. But he doesn't know exactly where we are. He just knows that someone's triggered their little bell trap. And that guy didn't see us coming. And now he's dead. This is what we need to do with Sammy. Hit and run. Sneak attacks. Avoid direct combat, if at all possible, in favour of backstabbing things. There's got to be loot in that tent, right? Another guy down. That guy's noticed, obviously. Down he goes. Yeah, maybe if we can loiter within tent for a bit. Chest! Beast Crest Heater Shield. That sounds like a shield that might have 100% damage reduction on it. But we're not really about shields. Okay, it's got 70... Oh no, it's attack power. Yeah, damage negation 100%. But yeah, we're not about shields. If we wanted a shield, we'd be playing as noob. Can we sneak up on shield guy over there? And if we do, how much damage will we do? Also, there's a dog. A really, really unaware dog. Down it goes. Yeah, stealth would feel much better if you didn't break out of crouch every time you do anything. But here we are. That's the situation we find ourselves in. It's got a dog. But he can be stabbed. We've got two dogs, in fact. So let's roll a bit while we try and bleed the dogs out. And while we get bodied. Oh god, now there's another guy involved. Die, dog. Good. Okay, now maybe we can deal with you. Although you've still got your mate. Come here, you mate. And yes. That wasn't cautious at all. That was very silly. Ooh, a Stake of Marika. Am I close to a boss? I didn't see a boss. So why is there a stake? Maybe there's a boss here at night. Maybe that's a question for another day. Knock off those skelly bums, grab some mushroom, very nice. Yeah, 90% of the stuff you pick up in Souls games is completely useless. That's one of the advantages of playing 8 characters at once, is that stuff won't be as useless because I'll be able to say, oh hey, this is going to be good for Yuki, or this is going to be good for Noob. But when it comes to crafting materials, I'm still just going to be like, eh. So, fair enough. Now, so if that wasn't where I was looking for, where is where I was looking for? Is it that ruins there? Summon Water Village outskirts, Outer Shack, Water Close. I mean, there's a bunch of buildings around, so it could be pretty much any of them. Are we able to go back and speak to D? Should we tell D that we've killed the Mariner? Maybe he'll be our friend. He's moved. Hi, D.
Another fool who won't listen to reason, eh?
Yeah, that's me.
But with a prowess for weeding Deathroot. How would you like to earn the strength of beasts? To hunt more of
The strength
those
of
who live in
beasts
death,
does sound like the
we
sort of thing
bear
we'd
their
like.
fruit.
Wes
Then
is a
I'll
big strong
introduce you
boy.
to Garank, the beast clergyman. I have a matter of my own to attend to, and the beast himself wishes for someone to take my place. What say you?
Yes, that sounds
Very
perfect.
well. Show me your map.
Because he's actually going to show us the point on the map that I was looking for initially.
I've marked the location for you of a hidden gateway. It will lead you to Garank, the beast clergyman.
A red mark was made on our map. So that is what I was looking for. That sending gate there. So that building there would be what I was aiming for initially. You got anything else for us, D?
I have a matter. I've spotted an ill-omened someone, or someone must.
So he's in favour of the Golden Order,
The map indicate will lead you to...
and something needs to be eradicated because it's threatening the Golden Order. Now, are we that fussed about the Golden Order? I'm not sure. I think one of the endings is Golden Order related, but I still don't know what it really means. Now, what have we got down here? We'd need a stone sword key to get in. We've got one, haven't we? Yeah. So yeah, here's the mechanic there. You use the key. You lose the key in the process. But it unlocks a door for you. Could be a treasure, could be a dungeon. Could be turtles. Hi, turtle friend. I guess you guys are non-hostile? You don't look very hostile, so the reason we use the key must be through here somewhere. And it's a chest. Talisman, therefore praise the dog. The green turtle talisman, that's actually really useful for a big strong boy, because that will raise our stamina recovery speed. And when we're swinging our big strong swords all over the shop, that's amazing. I'm glad we found that. I'm glad that wasn't a waste of a stone sword key. Although again, I can afford to spend the stone sword keys, because even if it's not useful for this character, it will give me knowledge. So that's just perfect. Now, can we just bounce and jump our way down these cliffs, or is that death? Doesn't look terribly deadly, that drop. But it also looks less deadly if I go over here, so guess we'll do that. Now we've got an array of tombs, which means, I believe, runes. Yeah, I've seen a few of these dotted around the place in people's playthroughs, and it just seems to be a place where you can just pick up some bonus runes for levelling purposes. Oh, that's the point. We've got a load of runes on our person now, thanks to killing a boss. I should probably go and spend them. Oops. There we go, golden rune. So yeah, it's all basic low-level runes, but oh, that one's the level 5 though. That's pretty valuable, I guess. Now, is there a safe way down this next step? Perhaps there. Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks safe. And it is indeed safe. Probably top off just in case any of these jumps are a bit spicy. Like, that guy appears to have done a spicy jump. Did you do a spicy jump, my friend? Is that a shield on your back or a jellyfish? Either way, it didn't work out well for you. So we'll go this way. Ah, perfect. If in doubt, find a spirit spring. And then you can make the jumps all day long. And then you can hack at a scarab that just happens to be nearby and pick up Sacred Blade. Can we access Ash of War in this menu? No, but we can go into our inventory and have a look in here. So it's sacred, so it can be used on melee. Now, is the sacred... Yeah, there's a couple of different affinities, I think, that are lightning based or faith based. I think lightning is the one that scales with strength and sacred is the one that scales with faith. So that might not be useful for us, but it could be for someone. And we're at the Third Church America. We can pick up... This is probably a sacred tear. Yeah, you generally get sacred tears at these churches and they will boost the power of your flask. So that's nice. Oh, we got the Flask of Wondrous Physic. Cool. That allows us to make custom Estus flasks, basically. Mix Wondrous Physic. We've only got one for the moment, so we'll pop that in. And now we should, I believe, have a Flask of Wondrous Physic that we can put on our bar. It's already on our bar. And it's going to restore HP for us and not much else right now because we haven't got any other tiers to mix in it. But maybe later on we'll get another one that, say, gradually increase our health over time or something like that. Or we might pick up one that gives us a little shield that can protect us from a hit. We'll see. Now, we're dropping in here to get to our little red marker point. We are. And it's a waypoint. It's pointing us in this direction. Let's see what happens when we use it. And we're bam, we're at the Dragon Barrow. Which is... Oh, it's up there, is it? So it's not quite taken us in a straight line to where we were, but it has taken us somewhere cool. And that guy... No. Just no. Oh, and I keep forgetting to spend my runes. We need a Sight of Grace. Like that one over there. Bestial Sanctum. So we'll chat to that beast guy in a moment, and we'll be able to see what he's got to say for himself. Oh, hello.
Forgive me.
Oh yeah, she's testing us. Yeah, we'll skip that.
Torrent, whereas I merely there is but one I can take gathering place.
Now, do we need to go immediately? We should be able to go later, shouldn't we? Yeah, we can just select it there. So let's talk to our beast friend first. And then maybe we'll remember to level up as well. But hi, beast friend.
I smell it. Death.
He likes the death.
Feed it me.
Om nom nom.
Tarnished. Bring more deaths.
Okay.
I shall grant thee eye and claw.
Iron Claw.
Feed me more.
Alright, right. So we've got the Clawmark Seal and the Beast Eye.
I shall grant thee feed me more.
So what does that do for us? So the Beast Eye, I think, is just a passive thing. But we'll have a look and see if we can find it in the old menus. Yeah, trembles when close to Deathroot, so that will just tell us when we're near Deathroot. That's fine. Now, what was the other thing we picked up? The Claw. Clawmark Seal. So that is... So it enhances bestial incantations. So a seal is a faith weapon, basically, like a talisman. We don't need that. It's fine. Now, where do we want our levels? We could put 3 into Dex. But we'll go 20 strength. It's cool. Although I should have actually checked. Do I need any more? No, I don't for the Morning Star. That's good. Because we've got a little bit of clever use of game mechanics to take care of. I don't know which direction I should be going in though. And this area is extremely higher level than we are. So we might just die. I'm not sure. Oops. There's a little man. We don't need that little man, so let's just have a stroll about and see what we got. Anything over here? Anything at all? Hidden door? Nope. We're on the lookout for a big, mostly dead looking dragon. It's not actually dead, it's just pretending to be dead. But we're going to finish the job once we find the dang thing. There's also a site of grace near it too, so yeah, keep your eyes peeled, gang. Yeah, this is not a pleasant place to be. If we stop moving for even a moment, we'll probably get beaten up by someone. Whoops. Right, so we've got a bridge there, that's cool. Here's the site of grace. Is that the one we need? Who knows? We'll grab it anyway. And there's what appears to be very much a living dragon over there, so he's not the one we're after right now. Live and let live and all that. That's curious. You can see from the tombstone symbol on the left that we can summon things around here. And yet I don't recall activating a summoning stake at any point, so maybe they're not necessary to be able to summon the little NPCs. Which would be cool. Anything sneaky and secret around here? Nope. You'd think finding a dragon might be easier than this. They tend to be pretty big. Maybe I just need to suck it up and run across this bridge. Right, are you going to be kind and let us cross this bridge successfully? I somehow doubt it. Yeah, it looks like you want a taste. So we'll just sort of sneak past, I think. Because look at that damage. 61. We're not killing this guy unless we've got like 3 weeks to spare. Can we get off the bridge safely? Not like that. Oops. Oh, rolly balls.